Hi everyone, welcome back to the video on my drama channel. So Lil Tay apparently is not dead. Yeah, that video I made earlier about Lil Tay, when I thought she was dead, obviously it was all wrong. She's still alive. That post on her Instagram account was a hoax. She is not dead. She is alive. Call off the SWAT teams, everyone. She's still alive. She's okay. Well, she's alive. Not sure if she's really okay after all this, but she is alive. That's the important thing. Yeah. Yeah, she's alive. She's not dead. That post was all a hoax. So what happened? Well, Lil Tay apparently has been claiming that her parents wouldn't let her access her social media accounts, and she claims that her account was hacked. So that's what's happening here. So yeah, let me look up an article about this. Yeah, here it is. The TMZ article, Lil Tay, I'm not dead. And this article was written by TMZ. Not sure who the author is, but yeah, it just says TMZ. Doesn't say who specifically wrote it. Anyway, social media personality Lil Tay is very much still alive, claiming her Instagram account was compromised and used to spread jarring misinformation about her and her brother's death. In a statement provided to TMZ from Tay's family, she tells TMZ, I want to make it clear that my brother and I are safe and alive, but I'm completely heartbroken and struggling to even find the right words to say. It's been a very traumatizing 24 hours. All day yesterday, I was bombarded with endless heartbreaking and tearful phone calls from loved ones, all while trying to sort out this mess. She also says my Instagram account was compromised by a third party who used to spread jarring misinformation and rumors regarding me, to the point that even my name is wrong. My legal name is Tay Tian, not Claire Hope. Tay thanks Meta for helping to get her Instagram account back, and the phony death statement has been removed. What's still unclear is why it took Tay 24 hours to get word out she's alive, especially because she says she was aware her account was hacked and was getting phone calls about her death. Yeah, that's something I was wondering about as well, because when her father was questioned about this whole deal, when Tay's father was asked about her so-called death, quote-unquote death, because she's not really dead, but when he was asked about her so-called death, he declined to comment, saying no comment. He never said if she was dead. He never said if she was alive. He just said no comment. That's not really a very smart choice to make when the entire world is asking about your death, when your daughter is believed to be dead by a lot of people, when your daughter is announced to be dead. You could at least confirm and say no, you could at least confirm that she's not dead and say no, she's not dead, her account was hacked. He could have done that. He could have done that, and he didn't do that. So clearly, he's at fault as well. Even if he didn't post this, even if he wasn't the one who posted the death notice, he still refused to comment on the whole situation. He could have at least said that. He could have at least added clarification to the situation. He could have at least clarified the situation, saying that she's alive and she's not dead, and that her account was hacked. He could have done that, but he didn't. So, clearly he's at fault there. He should have at least confirmed that she was alive, at least made that clear, and not waited 24 hours, Yeah, that's something I was wondering about as well. Let me continue reading the article. On Wednesday, TMZ contacted police in the Vancouver area, as well as family members who were totally in the dark and knew nothing of her passing. Now we know why. And there was a deleted post, Claire's suddenly tragic passing, heavy heart, unbearable loss, indescribable pain, and yeah, her brother's passing, which makes it even more ridiculous and unbelievable. Yeah, ask for privacy. I mean, I can understand asking for privacy when you lose a loved one, but she wasn't dead. Okay, I understand he doesn't want to talk about it, maybe. He wants to be private and all, but he could have at least confirmed that she was alive and not been totally silent about that. He could have at least said that she was alive, she was not dead, and that this is all just a hoax, and that post was not made by her, made by her family members. He could have at least done that, saying the account was hacked. He could have at least confirmed all that and made it clear. Tay's fake death was announced Wednesday morning on her Instagram. The statement said her sudden tragic passing is an unbearable loss, adding her family is a complete shock. The statement also claimed her brother died. Her brother's passing adds an even more unimaginable depth to our grief. Lil Tay got her fame as the world's youngest flexer that rapped and showed off the lavish lifestyle across social media. She's garnered 3.2 million followers on Instagram, but hadn't posted on the account since 2018. You'll recall, Tay was caught in the middle of a nasty custody battle between her parents, Angela Tian and Christopher Hope. One we were told had been going on in court since 2018, around the same time that influencer went radio silent online. For more influencer news, tune into TMZ Verified, the podcast, dropping every Thursday on all podcast platforms. So yeah, that's the article confirming that she's not dead. So Lil Tay claims that her account was hacked, that the post was not made by her, it was a cryptocurrency scam, which I understand completely because people have been hacked recently a lot by crypto scammers, so it's not a surprise there, but still, I mean, her father was completely at fault for not informing the public sooner and waiting 24 hours and not confirming it at all, just simply staying silent. If he at least confirmed it before the 24-hour period, if he had just confirmed it when the news immediately broke out, I would have had a lot more sympathy for him if that were the case. If he just confirmed that no, she's not dead, she's still alive, this is a hoax, her account got hacked, if he had at least done that, then I would have much more sympathy for him, and I would not blame him here. Exactly, I would not blame him here, and it would have given everybody clarification, and we wouldn't be wasting our time worrying about this, and giving false condolences, But Lil Tay must be going through a lot of trauma right now, so I definitely sympathize with her. I have no sympathy for her family, considering the fact that they put her through so much hell all those years ago. So, yeah, let me see. Optimus made a video talking about this. Let me pull up his video. Yeah, there's an ad playing right now.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to talk about this Lil Tay situation, right? Now, I wasn't initially planning on making a video about this when the news came out yesterday, right? Like, everybody kinda, I feel like, well, I shouldn't say everybody, like 90% of people reacted when they saw the news announcing that Lil Tay and her brother died. Like, 90% of us were like, man, that's sad, that's really unfortunate. I mean, love or hate the old Lil Tay videos from back in the day, at the end of the day, this was supposed to be like a 14-year-old girl and her brother tragically passing away, right? And I mean,
yeah, it's honestly ridiculous that she and her brother both passed on the same day. I mean, there's like a 1 in 6 million chance of it happening. It's not completely impossible, granted, it could still happen, but it seemed highly unlikely that was a scenario. It seemed highly unlikely, so that only raised suspicions, and it made it look pretty obvious that it was a hoax to a lot of people.
People were sad, but then again, there was also like that 10% of people who were initially very skeptical, and I didn't really blame people for being too skeptical because, I mean, we've seen plenty of internet death hoaxes in the past, and especially with like the whole story, I guess, behind Lil Tay and like the character that was Lil Tay, right? Like, it wouldn't have been the most far-fetched thing in the world for the death announcement to basically be a hoax. I mean, I remember seeing it on Twitter yesterday, and, I was pretty shocked, right? Because, I mean, that's just not some news you really wake up hoping to hear, right? Like, I'm not going to sit around and wish.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked when I heard that news as well, but dying at the age of 14 seems highly unlikely, honestly. It's not impossible, it could happen, but 14 is much too young, so it obviously seemed to be a hoax.
Death on a literal child because their old videos from like 6 years ago were really annoying and really cringy, right? So, I mean, it was pretty sad, but it immediately completely turned from like a story of this girl and her brother passing away to like some sort of just complete clusterfuck is really the only way that I can put it, man. Like, just the whole story, the way everything has really unfolded in it, more or less, it leaves more questions unanswered than we actually get answers to questions, because, at first everyone's like, damn, she's dead, her brother's dead, RIP, paying their respects or whatever. Then it devolves into maybe this is all just like for clout chasing and she's not actually dead. Then there was
using the death of other people for clout is absolutely disgusting, honestly. I have no sympathy for that. It's absolutely abhorrent behavior, using the death of other people to get clout. If her family did do this, it's extremely disgusting. This is a new low for them. Like, I had no respect for them before, but this is completely a new low. This has got to be the worst of the worst. Using the death of a family member to get clout. Like, who does that, honestly? It's just sickening, and it's just something I'm not really fond of, honestly. Like, even if it was a close family member, I mean, I don't think posting about it makes much of a difference. It's not like making a post is going to bring them back from the dead, so posting doesn't really make much of a difference, in my opinion, at least, but that's just me.
Was like the theory that her family could have been involved because there's been like allegations of parental abuse from her family, them like trying to take advantage of her and just being pieces of shit to her because like she blew up back in the day, and they feel like they could like farm her, I guess, for attention or money, whatever it may be. And so that was a theory people were running with. It devolved into like the potential for like a cryptocurrency scam. It's just one of those wild...
Yeah, like I've been saying, you know, her account got hacked, probably got hacked by crypto scammers, and that's probably how that post came up on there.
Rabbit hole goose chases that just, you know, once again, there's more questions unanswered at this point than there are questions that have been answered in this entire, I guess, fucking fiasco. I don't even know what to call it, man. So let's just go ahead and get this out of the way for those of you who may not have already seen the news. About, I don't know, 45 minutes ago now, we did get confirmation that Lil Tay is not dead, okay? She made a statement to, I believe, TMZ, which was like, I guess, an update on the entire situation. So keep in mind, this was all actually officially started on Lil Tay's Instagram account, right? Because, I mean, it was her official account that posted the image or message or whatever of, like, the announcement of her and her brother passing. So, like, I mean, it seemed pretty realistic, right? Like, it came from her account. It wasn't just some, you know, 4-follower person who created their account last week who was posting this for everybody to believe. But, like I said, it just has devolved into a complete clusterfuck. And now, yeah, Lil Tay has come out and given, like, a statement that she's alive, which unfortunately isn't surprising, but it just really leads the question of who the fuck would make up a story about a 14-year-old and her brother tragically passing away for whatever reason it may be. So like,
yeah, like I've been saying, like who makes up a post, you know, saying that someone died when they didn't die? Like that's the most messed up shit ever, honestly. It's completely messed up. Blows my mind that people actually want to do this. I know there are people that want to do that for some reason. I have no idea why, but, you know, it's just something that probably I'm just not aware of, you know, that posting about someone's death when they're not dead, like, gives you all sorts of clout and attention. It just sickens me, honestly.
There's a lot of different ways that this could go, and none of them are good. That's really what's crazy about this, right? Ultimately, no matter what happened now, we know for a fact that somebody lied about this little girl and her brother dying, and we know they did it for some sort of nefarious, fucked up purpose, right? So, like I said, there was like a conspiracy, I guess, is the best way to put it, or like a theory that this was all in like some sort of reference to a digital token / cryptocurrency coin that is apparently launching today, some sort of like Lil Tay branded coin or cryptocurrency project. Now, I mean, do I even really need to say anything about something like that, right? If you buy Lil Tay coin, regardless of who the fuck is operating it and is bringing this project out, you're an idiot. Like, it just point blank.
Yeah, I don't trust crypto scammers. I don't trust cryptocurrency scams like that, honestly. Like, it's just too risky, in my opinion, at least, but that's just me.
You're an idiot. Like, why would you put money into something called Lil Tay coin? Why the fuck would you ever do that? Like, this, people wonder why they get ripped off by... influencers in these cryptocurrency projects, and like why these guys fucking rug pull with $800,000 worth of your guys' money. Maybe because you went and took your whole check from Subway and put it into fucking Lil Tay coin, right? So apparently something like that is supposed to be launching today, and people started hypothesizing that this Lil Tay death hoax or whatever was actually some sort of viral marketing scheme for that announcement. Now, would I be surprised? Honestly, no. I mean, people who are running cryptocurrency projects, especially influencer-led cryptocurrency projects, are, as we've seen time and time again, some of the most morally reprehensible, down bad, pathetic, cash-strapped fucking scumbags that the internet has to offer.
Let me just speed this up.
People are so uncreative. They're so unfunny, untalented, right? They can't get attention on their own merit, right? Like, whatever they do isn't special enough to actually make people be like, hey, you know, this guy's talented, I really support him or whatever. So, you know, they gotta fucking take the potential death of a child, and they gotta farm that for attention, right? They gotta fake shit for attention there. It just, this whole situation really just shows you the depraved nature of the internet from all angles, man. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy,
Yeah, so basically my thoughts on this whole thing. Like, the whole situation with Lil Tay and this whole hoax is absolutely disgusting, that people actually took advantage of a little child, you know, of a 14-year-old, not a child, but a 14-year-old girl, basically a minor, took advantage of this 14-year-old girl's status and just made this fake announcement that she died when she didn't die and she's still very well alive. So it honestly pisses me off that people would do that, make up this post about her dying when she's still alive and and use her for internet clout. And there's also fake accounts of people pretending to be Lil Tay's family members saying that that Lil Tay is running those accounts, which is also clout chasers, because that's not real. Those are also scammers. But yeah, just my thoughts about this whole Lil Tay situation. Honestly, disgusting and deplorable. And I hope Lil Tay recovers from this. She didn't deserve what happened to her. And I wish her nothing but the best. But take care, everybody. Another video from my drama channel.